It's Paul Romack. Just wanted to get on here. We tried to do a live video yesterday from 618 Motorsports. Long story short, it was terrible. Turned out like crap. The audio was crap, but basically what we wanted to do was talk about what's going to happen at the track at Holes Hours next weekend. So what they've got is an entire weekend of pulls. Next weekend starts Friday night and goes into Saturday. Friday night, they're going to do the shootout. So what they've got is they've got three classes: 85 Limited Pro, 95 Limited Pro, and 10,000 pound Pro stocks. Big thing on this one is the payout. $30,000 total payout across the three classes. So each class is going to have a $10,000 purse. What they're going to do is, they were going to limit it at 40 tractors, but they've since done away with that. They've got more than that in the 4-1s. I believe there are 41 in the 4-1s, 31 in the 85s, and the pros, they're still trying to gauge how many is going to be there. They have some pre-commits, but they've got a lot of guys that came up to them at Shides on Saturday night and were wanting to get registered, so there's going to be a whole lot of pro stocks there. But basically what the deal is, they're going to take the class, they're going to split it into two, so they're going to run two sleds. Half the class will run on one side, half the class will run on the other. They're going to take the top 5 from each track, and they're going to put them in the finals, and you will pull for the win. So you'll win, if you win, $6,000 to the winner, and if you also win, you get one of these nice trophies here. This happens to be the 85 Limited Pro. The 95 and the 10,000 pounds look just like it, but they're going to do that. And then there was a question about rules as far as what rules are going to follow. They're basically going to follow the PPL rules. So 85 Limited Pro, you're going to be following the Western Series. But for more information on that, get a hold of the 618 guys. Brent is always on Facebook, so you can get a hold of him if you've got any questions on the classes. So that's Friday night, 3 classes, $30,000 payout. Saturday, they're going to have a PPL hook. They're going to have 10,000 pound Pro Stock Champions Tour, the Silver Series 95 Limited Pros. They've got, I believe, the 8500 Limited Pro Western or Midwest Series. They've got the Western Series Light Pros. So the Light Pros, your guys like Chad Richardson, Justin Edwards, Caleb Ogle. Those guys will be, their class is going to be there that night. So should be a good turnout for that. Rules, basically, just get on the flyer and look. They're also having, 63, I believe it's 6350 Pro Mod 4-wheel drive trucks on Saturday night as well. But you can get online and look at either the track Holes Hours or the 618 Motorsports page. They'll have the information that you need as far as rules for each class. A couple of other general things. They do require everyone sign a waiver to get into the event. It's no different than if you were at Shides or if you were down at the Southern Illinois Showdown this summer down at Holes Hours. They're going to have that. So everybody needs to sign it. If you can print that off and sign it and bring it with you, it will help speed up the admissions process. They're expecting a lot of fans. For sure going to have a lot of iron. We already know there's going to be a lot of people down there for that. The COVID stuff, this poll is going to happen. The guys at the track, they have done all of their due diligence. They've added seating, so there's more room for social distancing. If you're worried about that, they just added, or they're in the process of adding another big grandstand. There's seating on the pit side and seating on the grandstand side. Price of admission, $15 general admission, 10 and under free, and pit passes are $20. So if you want to get into the pits, $20, and you can go around, see all the iron, whatever you want. As far as the COVID stuff, they are encouraging wearing masks. It's not required. They have hand washing stations, sanitizing stations. Masks are available on request, so they're taking into all of that precaution as well. Camping, pullers, if you're wanting to come in, everything's going to starts on Friday night at 6 o'clock. So if you want to come in, they're letting camping come in Thursday night. So if you want to get in early, get a good pit spot, by all means come in Thursday night. Huge pit area. They've got plenty of parking for all the haulers. No problems with any of that. The pullers on Saturday at 11 o'clock in the morning, I believe it is, they're going to start. They're going to have a fish fry for all the pullers. So you're there for Friday night, stay for Saturday night for the pulls, and they're going to feed you lunch on Saturday. Start times, like I said, 6 o'clock on Friday night, 7 o'clock on Saturday. So if you are aren't coming and you can stay, you've got plenty of time. Fans, spectators, we would encourage you to get there early. We're expecting pretty good numbers. The show they had there in July brought some really good numbers for that. And the track, as far as the pullers are concerned, the track has been around since 2012, I believe Brent said yesterday. Underwent a pretty big change 3 years ago. They hauled in like 160 loads of dirt. They have tile underneath the track, so as far as if anybody's worried about rainouts and stuff like that, that track needs water. We need water. We're dry in this area. Dirk's been watering and then working it up as we go, but as far as the rain goes, the only thing that will stop this show is the rain on the night of the show. They have a tarp. They're ready to put it down right now. We're hoping for rain, so don't worry about rainouts or anything like that. And then just a little shameless plug, Holzhauer's. They are an automotive and power sports dealer. So if you're in the market for a truck, a four-wheeler, a side-by-side, a motorcycle, a jet ski, they have Ford, GMC, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep. One of the biggest ones in the area. They also have some sister stores. They have, make sure I get these right, because Short Fighty got it wrong yesterday. They have Big St. Charles. It's one of the biggest that I know of as far as your outdoor power sports and stuff like that. They rep all different kinds of lines. They have Harley Davidson shops. There's St. Charles Harley in St. Charles, Missouri, and they also have Greenmount Road in O'Fallon. And then, of course, Brad and the guys at 618 Motorsports. 618 Motorsports is run by Brad's son-in-law, Brett, and they do dyno work, build your tractors, all that kind of stuff. You need pulling stuff, get a hold of them. And then they built the track, so they host a couple events every year. Really good track, really good seating. There's not a bad seat in the house. Plenty of room. So if you get a chance, come out and see us next weekend. We will be down there at Nashville. We'll be doing some live feeds as we go during the weekend, kind of show you who's there. Like I said, the shootout, 40 plus in the 4-1s, there's 30 plus in the 85s. They are still taking entries, and they will take entries the day of the pull. So don't worry if you haven't signed up yet. They're not going to cap it at 40. So if you want to come and pull, just do it. Not a problem. Pro stocks, right now, we're not exactly sure how many's going to be there. A lot of guys came up during the Shide show, like I said earlier, and they are going to be there as well. I know I talked with a couple of them. One of the tractors that kind of broke the internet at Shide's out of Missouri. It's a brand new pro stock. They are planning on being there, but the problem with everything at this time of year is farming. Guys have to get their farm taken care of before they can go play. So we'll see you down there. If you're not available to do so, they do have a live stream. What'sSmoking.net. Clint and his crew is going to be down there. Clint's doing the Saturday night poll as well. He's in charge of the whole Western Series and PPL stuff. So Clint will be there. And then Rodney Crum at Power and Noise. If you can't get the live stream, you're doing something where you can't watch it. If you've got Power and Noise subscription, Rodney will be there with live results as they go down the track. So if you got any questions, get a hold of 618 Motorsports on Facebook. The track at Holzhauer's. Kind of watch for updates, and we'll be trying to do some stuff as we get closer to the weekend. Thanks a lot. Have a good weekend.